Hi everyone, this is Chris Poole coming to you on day number 44 of the 77-day video challenge. This afternoon, I visited Sunday Speakers. It's a group, a Toastmasters club down in Illinois. And Marty J. Love is a speaker. He's a member of the club, and he normally gives short little workshops on how you can improve your speaking skills. Today, I learned a lot of information from Marty. He was talking about how to make your background scream, how to be more effective in using your backgrounds to your advantage as a speaker. Quite a few of the options that he was explaining, I have already incorporated into how I use my background screen. I will share and use different PowerPoint settings in a variety of different ways, depending on how comfortable I am with the material. If I need to actually refer to my notes, I will do a full screen share, and I'll be little tiny picture and then great big side of show of the slides, and then I'll ask the attendees that they need to each adjust their screen if they want my slideshow big and me small, or me big and the slideshow small. Today I learned a trick, and if you go into your screen share in your advanced feature, you can use PowerPoint as a virtual background. I have done this before, but what I learned today is that even though your picture is over here in the lower corner, if you click on your picture, you can move yourself around. I had not known this. And if you click on your picture, it makes your picture active. You can adjust your size. So I can be really tiny or really big on the screen. I just want to play with this a little bit. So I'm going to go through this presentation. If you are using this type of a setup with yourself in that lower corner, you do have to have your screen, or you have to plan ahead a little bit on your PowerPoint itself. In this advanced feature where you are using that PowerPoint as your background, you are showing yourself in that lower corner. The transitions and animations in your PowerPoint, if you have set those up, they do not work in this feature. So today's presentation that I presented at Sunday Speakers, it was on credibility lessons learned from my mentor. I had quite a few animations and transitions set up, and because I did not have enough time to redo the presentation, I just showed it on the regular side. But this one I'm just going to run through real quick. This is a presentation I put together, talking, of course, about my Poppa, and just love him to pieces. He loved to have lots of fun. This is at a family reunion on my mom's side of the family. So this is my dad on the far left, my Uncle Harry in the middle, my cousin Rick on the far right. Rick played as our DJ for our wedding. Dad, if he had a couple of drinks in him, he would have a lot more fun. I remember this day, he had me singing karaoke with him to Lucille by Kenny Rogers. I remember that one. This is my Poppa as a child. He grew up on a dairy farm up in Roselville. And I don't know if you can tell a little bit of the resemblance, the nice little smile, the rosy cheeks. Look, I had those too, and I still have my dimples. Poppa was a very handsome man. He was in the Army for a couple of years. He dressed up and looked so nice always. And he, of course, married my mother. Beautiful autumn day. And I gotta love that fashion sense, those white socks with the black pants. But he did match his jacket and my mom's dress, though. He did like to party it up every 4th of July. We would head on up to the farm. It was my aunt's birthday on July 4th. This is my Uncle Dale. He's the youngest of the family members. Pretty much everyone on that side of the family, they like to indulge a little bit. Try to get Uncle Dale once in a while. Once in a while, you can get him. Dale, Dale, give you a quarter. Go pee on the electric fence. Nope, it's worth at least $1 to me. We had to have our fun. Papa with lots of hair lifting me up, and some days I feel like I have that little cowlick up there that I have and that I'm sporting in the pink dress. Growing up, I was always Papa's girl. I was the baby, always was, always will. Well, not will be anymore because he's gone, but up until when he passed, I was Papa's baby. This was my last trip to Vegas, went with Dad and my hubby, and just got Dad involved in gambling. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing with the slot machines. Took Dad one day, and we had front row tickets to see the Donald Driver show at the bar in Green Bay, and then we got a quick private meet and greet with Donald Driver, and Dad was just so happy, tickled pink that he got to go and meet Donald Driver. Dad also loved to wear hats. There we go. This was his wedding hat. My sister Jean and her husband Dave, they got married down in Vegas. Dad dressed up and he had a nice, pretty hat on for the wedding. Dad loved to go fishing, never hunting, but he loved to go fishing. This is one of his many fishing hats through the years. And of course, Papa was always silly and he would do anything I would ask him to. And I said, why don't you put on a pirate hat? And he said, okay. One year, celebrating Christmas at my house, the one niece, she had gotten the headband, and Papa wore the headband because she wanted him to. This is one of his, I don't want to be here, so I'm just going to do a goofy style look. But again, wintertime, he had to put out the little bank robber hat on because, when you're bald, you have to keep the head warm. His later years, he was nice and bald. That was part of his look. And then he did end up on oxygen in his later days. And no matter what, though, you could always get him to laugh and giggle. That's what we loved about Papa. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, and this is just the right spot. If I would just bend my head down a little bit, I would kiss his bald spot because I always had to kiss his bald spot before I would leave because that brought good luck. For him or for me, not sure which, but if I started to leave without doing that, he would yell at me, Christine, get back here right now. What I do, and he put his head down, and I knew what I had to do. Lots of fun, and it would probably get annoying if I would adjust my size for every screen. Great big, great big. You can tell I've got, some of the same cow looks going, but that color hair is quite a bit different. All right, everyone, that is our video for tonight, day number 44. Sweet dreams. We shall talk to you tomorrow. If you believe in Boss's Day, today is the official Boss's Day. It started in 1958, and it did not get recognized by Hallmark until 1979. So it's not always a Hallmark made-up holiday when we have come across some of our holidays. Have a great evening, everyone. Sweet dreams. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow.